Good day to you from a sunny South Africa. Please allow me to share the ICTUS value proposition with you today. ICTUS and Associates have added value for the last 21 years to its clients to make more money. How? By delivering global professional consulting advisory services. Our vision is to be the preferred management consulting advisory service in selected industries and in countries all over the world. Our mission is to ignite our clients' human capital and enable thrust within the business to propel it to the next year, achieving accelerated EBIT growth as a sweet reward for all stakeholders. We will achieve this by focusing on well-formulated and executed business strategies through professionally coached human capital, effectively managing business and project portfolios, using well-integrated business and execution models. Our impact, therefore, ignited thrust towards accelerated growth. I want to introduce the thrust, an integrated methodology from ICTUS designed to include all products and services offered by ourselves, beginning with the formulation and documentation of business strategies. Current economic climate calls for a review of business strategies. ICTUS specializes in strategies that achieve accelerated EBIT growth. We initiate strategic conversation to sustain alignment with a company's objectives. Many business strategies never get fully executed. Execution strategy is a set of cause and effect elements that outlines the journey to achieve company objectives. ICTUS facilitates the definition and documentation of this journey in the form of a strategy map, a visual depiction of the journey. The value system is the context that strategy is executed within. It is a set of entrenched descriptive behaviors that is called for in the different areas of the business. Using experiential learning, these techniques assist us in your organization to achieve a sustained shared value system. When strategy is executed, organizations encounter hazards and constraints. Now, using the ICTUS risk model, these risks can be identified and mitigating actions can be formulated to counter the impact on the strategy execution. Now, ICTUS assists in structuring the mitigation actions into executable projects. All industries have compliance and governance issues, and that must be considered as part of the execution strategy. Now, ICTUS uses predefined frameworks such as the King 3 to assist in quantifying the risk and strategy impact of these issues. Business models to manage the compliance and governance issues are facilitated by ICTUS. We assist in obtaining different views of an organization by facilitating the establishment of balanced scorecards that allows for measurement by the different stakeholders, and that of how well the strategy is being executed. The views are shareholders' return on investment, clients' value proposition, use of internal processes, and how organizations learn and grow. Organizations need to measure how well they are doing on their journey to achieving their objectives. Now, the ICTUS integrated performance and reward model allows for a performance dashboard linked to a reward model that allows for motivation, retention, and increased performance of their people. ICTUS facilitates the design and development of an organizational structure that will allow for the execution of the business strategy. Now, ICTUS understands organizations have scarce resources and therefore researched and implemented matrix structures in many industries. We pride ourselves on that. The paradigms necessary to work in a matrix environment is an ICTUS speciality, and we have designed business simulations to assist in moving people's paradigms. ICTUS introduces flow principles as part of the future state paradigm to manage the value chains more effectively and to achieve that wanted accelerated EBIT growth. ICTUS ignites business leaders through leading leadership programs and models to create a thrust, yes, the thrust in your organization for executives and managers that benefit greatly by personal and business coaching programs facilitated by our highly experienced coaching staff. Recent results show increased revenue and production in organizations compared to their peers. Mentoring programs allow for broad-based mentoring in organizations conducted by our specialized mentoring staff, creating a culture of learning. Now, to achieve the thrust and subsequent accelerated EBIT growth, the human capital of an organization needs to be engaged. Oh yes, ICTUS facilitates human capital to work as one high-performance team with the objective to achieve sustained accelerated growth. ICTUS have several training coaches, courses, and workshops to facilitate the human capital to learn and grow aligned to balanced scorecards. ICTUS Business Simulations highlights areas of growth and recommends development interventions. ICTUS facilitates executives and managers to establish a structured business portfolio of activities that will allow for effective management of day-to-day transactional activities, then transformational activities that will cause change in the organization, followed by integration activities that will allow for integration with other areas in the business, and a value chain, lastly, where mitigation activities that flow from the ICTUS risk model will allow for effective strategy execution. ICTUS program and project management methodologies and training assists organizations to create a project thinking culture that leads to excellent service delivery. Project simulations and experiential learning, these are the techniques that we allow for retention of knowledge, entrenchment skills, and a critical chain and flow principle that will allow for mental frameworks that improve accelerated EBIT growth. If your organization wants to achieve sustained accelerated EBIT growth and move to the next tier in business, ICTUS can ignite their leadership and human capital to create the thrust and therefore achieve this. Please call on us as we assist you with this journey. Thank you for your time. I trust it was well worth it.